Qapla!
I'm going to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Hiroga. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. You here to make war? We surrender. False words. Important things are giving you peace.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport factory. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before. Or sings tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Ezri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Bird O' Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to the Twilight Zone, Season 1, Episodes 21 and 22, the Twilight Zone 1985 Revival, Season 1, Episodes 21 and 22 Sunday. And welcome, Mr. Londell, to the panel.
Welcome.
And yes, today's date, December 18th, 2022. December 18th, a very personal date for me and the family. We lost Dad O'Prey 11 years ago today. But he still visits Mom O'Prey, apparently in dreams. She had a dream about him. She forgot, didn't even realize the day it was till after she woke up. He just came to see how things were, asked her how things were going. They had a bit of a fight, as they often would have. So Mom O'Prey gave her a good bit of her mind, and probably something he had coming. So, a lot like any other day that they would have been together, which is kind of funny in a way. But that's today. And then, of course, to hear the sad news about Salty, we wish him the best in his fight to stay on this side of the mortal plane. And we got some good news from our friend Deej, although I don't think he's in as big an issue as Salty, but he's doing okay. He's just tired. So please let him rest. If you have his personal contact info, he's okay, but let him rest. So, welcome, Resolute Germ. Now that we've got that stuff out of the way, welcome. Richie Poole, first in the chat. Qapla Richie says greetings from Mike Richards. Says greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Greetings, Mike Richards. LDG says, can I get a Twilight Zone soft? I think he means like eggs, scrambled soft. And by the way, welcome LDG to the panel.
There we go.
Sorry. Sorry.
I like that.
Things going on. I missed you. Yes, Mr. Londell, LDG, and Resolute Germ.
You could have took your time a little bit longer for LD.
Oh yeah, you could have waited to the end of the stream to say, "Oh, an LDG."
It was very easy to miss you, LDG. You are uncommonly quiet.
That is true. That is true. Richie Pools says vertebrae. Any word from Deej? Yeah, Richie. There, I read that. That's why I wanted an LDG. I don't know if you have anything to add.
No. I just because so he gave me his cell phone number, so I've been in contact with Deej. Is okay. Deej is good, and he, like I said, he might be swinging underground later. So if you really want to hang out, check us out underground. He might be popping by and saying hi, but he's good. He's good.
That's good.
Yep, he's just resting.
I don't want to hide the fact that I got my news through LDG. I didn't contact Deej directly, so.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Deej is good. He's golden. He wants everybody to know he's good. Just needs some rest, and I don't know if he's going to continue his crazy 48, 97-hour stream, but
I'm not going to
he's
recommend
good.
he does.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Jump on for an hour.
But to be fair, it wasn't the stream that got him. So I don't know. Maybe he will. We'll see. I don't know.
No, don't. No. We've been warned about this. Okay, so let's keep peace in the empire.
Richie Poole says we're live. We're early. Yes, a little early. Yvette says good evening, Bird and everyone. My favorite day of the week. Woohoo! Let me tell you guys all. Mamo Pray saved today. I forgot. I woke up. I had not a care in the world. The Twilight Zone was not on my mind today. I didn't think I had anything to do. I was wondering why, this felt like such a different Sunday. I listened. I figured it was Anti-Tracker's news. Hit me hard. It was a rough morning. And, but, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock came. And my friend's like, you go on at 2:30 today, right? I'm like, what? 2:30? What are you talking about? 2:30? Why would I go on at 2:30? Like, oh shit! Bing. It's Twilight Zone
Alzheimer's.
Sunday. I didn't do a thing. I oh my god! I rushed. I started.
How did you forget? How did you forget? It's just like what? It's just like underwear. You put your clothes on every morning. You have church life every Sunday. You got Twilight Zone every Sunday.
I hate to admit it, but Salty's news really threw me. I had to stop listening. And compose myself. Wasn't crying. I was having a bit of an anxiety attack.
So it's Salty's fault.
It's not Salty's fault. It's just
I
stopped listening.
But look,
to talk to friends. It was an hour or so before I got back on the stream. He had finished talking about it, and
but hey, if you need a Sunday off because of stuff like that, just say something.
I understand. I told Mom will pray that. I was like, I might just take the day, and she was like, okay, well.
Because between me and LDG, we can put together something on the fly for Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, next week is the last episode of season 1, so I don't know. We'll see what's going on. I know we've got the holidays coming up.
Next week, Christmas.
Is next week Christmas?
Yep.
No, it's the week after next.
Next week is the 24th. Is the 25th.
Right.
It's Christmas
The
Day.
next weekend is Christmas weekend. Yeah.
So, maybe should we skip? Should we skip Christmas?
Yeah.
I assumed you were.
Yvette's voting yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't care either way. I mean, I'm still gonna want to watch. But I can't speak for everybody.
Welcome, Positive Candor, to the panel. Guys, put in the. I guess I could do a poll. Skip Xmas.
You could play the Twilight Zone that has Santa Claus in it instead.
We watched that one already. Didn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to watch it again, does it?
Well, it does for me because I got to get it all ready and stuff. And
Yeah.
it's, well, whatever. You guys,
It's more about Bird having the day off than us.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
So
let me know.
There'll be plenty of other stuff out on Christmas weekend.
Yeah, and if you guys are hurting that bad, I could do a stream for Pete's sakes.
yeah, I'll run a movie on y'all's butts in a heartbeat.
That too.
So.
Oh yeah.
Professor Brainy Specs is here, which I'm not surprised considering the final story of today is called The Library. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Professor Brainy Specs says, watch Twilight Zone with Bird if the stream is still live by going to the screening room. Thank you, Professor. Yes. You guys can watch it live in the screening room. Gorilla's Random Thought says, hey, Bird, and everyone, hey, Gorilla. Professor says hello. Gorilla says, well, I'm strapped and in a big city, so won't be able to watch along. No problem, Gorilla. I saw your short about watching 6 cop cars head out. It's going to be a bad day for somebody. Indeed. Scythilis says, hello all. Hello, Scythilis. Professor says, Bird of Prey, you must stream on Christmas. I am kidding. I know.
I mean, how many Twilight Zones feature Christmas in it?
What did you say, Professor? Positive?
How many Twilight Zone episodes feature Christmas in it?
I have no idea. 2 that I know of: an original Twilight Zone and a 85 Twilight Zone that I know of.
Yeah, there is. Well, there's one episode, and then there's a reboot of that episode.
Right.
So.
Orion Star says 86. Twilight Zone started in the 60s. Yes, the original Twilight Zone started in the 60s, but then in 1985 there was a revival series.
Mm-hmm.
This is it started in 85, went into 86. So we're at the end of the end of season 1, which was in the beginning of February or March. We're in March of 1986.
No, wait. I take that back. There are 2, you could say 2 Christmas episodes from this 86. The one about the priest that was, losing his faith, and it took the agnostic to show him. Remember the one they found the stuff on the planet that was like way away from the sun that went supernova.
Yeah, they had 3 stories, but they were all on the same episode, weren't they?
I can't remember, but there are at least 2. You can say that there are 2 Twilight Zone Christmas episodes because of that.
Mr. CCDV says could make fun of the Grinch. I don't know about that. Yvette says, Bird, have a day off. It's Christmas Day. Probably will. We'll see what the poll says.
Yeah.
Richie says, are there any Twilight Zone Christmas episodes? Forget it. No, Bird of Prey needs a day off. Especially if sis and nephew are visiting. I don't believe they will be.
They have other plans in life.
They have other plans at this point. But Professor says, Bird of Prey, just a general announcement. There won't be an episode of Who Knows Who today. Sorry to hear that, Professor. The Random Menace is greetings from the future. With all consequences the free speech brings, I am suggesting take the day off, spend it with the family, watch something else. Thank you.
No consequences. Oh my God. Oh, are we serious? Serious?
The
Look up the definition of free.
Gorilla says it was a four-car accident. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that too.
Maybe.
Pop Culture Curator says, hail everyone. Qapla, Bird of Prey, hope you're doing well. Well, not the greatest, Pop. A lot of anxiety today. Richie Poole says, watch Die Hard on Christmas. I might. All right. Orion Stars says, can you please send me a link? Yes. Yes. If somebody can type it out before me, or but it is the Bird of Prey 5 screening room. Okay, typing it out.
If
HTT.
Professor, if anybody shows Crystal Skull
There
on
it is.
Christmas Day, I'm going postal.
Professor Brainy Specs put in the link. It hasn't started yet. We'll be
What
starting.
if I show Indy 5 on Christmas Day? Will you go postal for that?
There is no Indy 5. There are only 3 Indiana Jones movies.
Well, they're coming out with Indy 5 next year.
No, they're not.
No.
They got an old guy that's going to be upstaged by a woman. Period.
Syphilis is doing shit as well. Oh, I'm so sorry. Syphilis. Yes, I hope we both recover. Absolutely. But with that, let's go ahead and get ready and get started. I'm going to bring up the screening room. And I did recover the thumbnail image, but I won't be able to fix it till next week. There are 4 lights, says Random Menace. Wherever you're looking, I'm sure that's true.
Okay. Nobody
Okay.
argue with Random Menace about the lights, okay?
4 lights, that seems pretty bad for Christmas. You should have a whole string of them, Random.
Okay. Gonna go now. So 5.
So there's 4 Christmas lights. Is that what you're saying?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have launch. And we got the window. We got the fetus. We got the spider. We got the carousel, the doll, the mask, the fire, the bomb, the man.
The man.
The Twilight Zone.
Oh,
it's in stereo.
In stereo. Wow.
That's new.
Oh, Cadillac. That car was a piece of junk. Okay.
Sure was. Always had a flat.
Bird, you might want to move your cursor off of the slides.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, this is need to know. A government scientist is looking into why there's so many earthquakes.
Why the hell would he want to lift back? He walked all that way to get away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. He's looking for an outbreak of insanity, not earthquakes.
What the hell?
Hello, words and pictures. Qapla.
Words and pictures. How's it going?
Strickland of Strickland Propane. If Brother Benny's in this, I'll be very confused.
Okay, open the door. Get me out of this room.
That looks like a Jeep. It is a Jeep.
Okay, birds in love. He found a Jeep. Uh-oh, coffee cake. Whoa!
Holy hell, I think I got that same couch in the Adirondack house.
Grandma wasn't playing.
Orion Star says, only episode from this version I remember is one story where stuff in her home was gone. One thing at a time. More than I remember. The insanity is being caused by watching Bird of Prey live stream, says Mike Richard. It's very possible. And Mr. CCTV, I don't know anything about CSI Las Vegas.
Okay, they got him off the roof.
There was the Grissom on the original CSI.
Hello, 47 Yorktown.
Ooh. So they're going to be doing it after this is resolved. And he's the plucky little hero from the government.
I'm betting he goes insane.
Oh, shit. No wonder they're crazy. Look at that house.
Professor thinks he knows the source of the madness.
It's that damn
I
music.
suspect the radio or the library.
Oh, hell, that's simple. That's 42.
Qapla substance D. Didn't that have square headlights a minute ago?
Oh, shit.
I could have sworn at the beginning of the episode, the Jeep had square headlights. Now it had round headlights.
Oh, really?
Well, they probably crashed that Jeep and had to get a new one.
No, wait. I've never seen that model Jeep with square headlights.
They were called YJs, and they were in the early 80s.
Oh, see, because that's the model that was based on the old Army Jeep. And, you know, the old Army Jeeps had round headlights. So I've always accustomed to seeing them with round headlights. You're the Jeep expert, so.
Yeah, they experimented with square headlights in the early 80s.
Oh, okay.
That's why it stuck out to me.
But this was kind of a weird episode.
Once
Not too
again,
good of an episode.
It kind of went to shit at the end.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. At least they could have done was tell us what the joke was.
Well, then we'd all go crazy.
Yeah.
Well, some of us are already there, so it wouldn't have too much of an effect.
Yeah. It's probably best to keep the crazy at a
The
minimum.
meaning of life was that in 40 years, men are women, women are men, and if you say otherwise, you get canceled.
Oh, that couldn't have been it. Could it?
That would have done it.
Yeah.
Red snow is worse than yellow snow. This takes place in Russia.
It is secret police. Oh, he's a hard ass.
Why be merciful? Send them to the gulag. They'll suffer worse than death.
Is that supposed to be Gorbachev behind the desk?
If it was supposed to be Gorbachev, I'm sure they would have put the red mark on his head.
Looks like they're exiling his ass. Uh,
Chekhov? There was a vessel approaching?
There are no vessels in this show.
Show me your nuclear device.
Hello, multi-gun man.
Multi-gunman, welcome.
I cannot stand olives in a sub. Oh my god.
Who said anything about olives?
Probably sent her there as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Fake news, Professor.
Hmm.
El Chupacabra.
Now, are they Romanians or Russians?
Same difference. Hello, Robert Rose Jr. Asian Muslim wives for everybody. Oh, vampire wives.
That
Well,
one was kind of sorry.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very damn near racist against Russians.
Oh, who cares about that? That was just that had to be the worst vampire story I'd ever seen.
Worse than Twilight? Second worst.
It's up there with Twilight.
Yeah.
It's down there with Twilight.
So another thing I noticed this week, besides it being in stereo, is that they're putting the credits at the end of each story instead of all at the end.
Oh.
Which is fine, but it kind of negates the need for the countdown between episodes.
However you want to fix it, you know.
Maybe I'll have them.
We're just here for the critiquing.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We've got 3 more stories coming up for the next hour, about
3
45
more.
minutes. We got Take My Life, Please, where a comedian has to put on a show to save a soul, The Devil's Alphabet, and The Library, Professor's favorite one. No springtime. There's not going to be 24 hours of A Christmas Story. And hello, Galinda. Hello, beautiful people. Qapla, Galinda. This is season 1, episode 22 of the 1985 revival of The Twilight Zone. The Ozzy Prey Christmas special had to be canceled. Unfortunately, couldn't get the reindeer into the country. Something about a quarantine. Wow. This is CCTV says, is he the head writer for She-Hulk? Syphilis. This isn't really the Twilight Zone. I mean, it is the Twilight Zone, but it isn't the original. The good Twilight Zones from the 60s.
As far as eternal damnations go, he got off pretty easy.
Yeah. That was obviously the obligatory hell episode.
Obligatory, I suppose.
Yeah. Won't be. I guess
Would have liked to seen what the alternative was supposed to be.
there was no alternative for him.
Yeah, there was. He said it depends if you're a hit or not.
I guess it'd be
Right.
even worse position. He'd still
Yeah,
be
that's
in
what I'm
hell,
saying.
but he wouldn't get to
Well, he
order
was
up
a hit.
food.
Probably
I
anybody
think they
that goes
would've-
in that room would be a hit because you're confessing.
If he
Yeah,
went
but
out
what
there
if he
and killed
didn't feel
himself
bad?
good about himself when he came back, and then they told him, "You've been signed for an eternity. You're playing for demons for all existence." And then he gets real depressed. That would have been a better way to present it.
Who is that?
That's Neelix.
Ah.
Mm. Oh, scaredy cat.
Qapla, Star Trek nitpickers. Sorry, I missed the.
It's a cab driver from hell.
Gorilla's random thoughts. What a day. Wow, that is a crazy day, Gorilla. I'm happy you're not physically near me. Stay back. But I'm glad you can hang out, at least for a little bit.
Three fraud. Jesus, man. Get that card changed. Okay.
Qapla Jedi Bill. Yes, Jedi Bill, you may tell the good people about Western Sunday feature film, Unforgiven, and the link is provided. I don't get it. These episodes are like, let's just make a story about nonsense and then not finish it.
Yeah, that one was meh. It could have been so good, but just you know.
Yeah, they didn't have the time or the wherewithal to try.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of happy.
Robert
that
Rose,
this first
yes, that was
season is
Ben Cross.
coming to an end soon. Maybe season 2 will be better.
Yeah, you kind of jumped the shark on these today.
Honestly, last week I think was the only good week we had. Maybe since the first week.
Oh yeah, that was that was last week. We all gave positive reviews to the episodes.
Yeah, I kind of had high hopes for today, but
yeah,
that's what happens when your hopes get high.
Uta Hagen sounds like ice cream.
Don't you know the Dory Decimal System? All these shifty librarians. Their secrets. It's how they rig things. It's an honor, but you can't say you work here because you don't really work here because I'm hiring you as my assistant, but I'm going to pay you directly. You don't get any benefits.
That's cool.
If anybody asks why you're here, just pretend you don't speak English.
That's your book.
You open your book, you're going to die. And I think we lost Positive Ken.
She finds the book of her life.
This is just like
Never ending story.
No, it's just like the Deep Space Nine episode, the Book of the Emissary.
Yeah.
No, but in that one, Cisco is writing the book.
Yeah, that's true. See, all librarians are liars. Proof.
Uh-oh. Brainy Specs, your secret's out.
They also can't be trusted. She was told not to read the book.
Oh, Gorillas, that was, I guess, maintenance. They're doing work on Sunday. They're switching out the smoke alarms in the hallway.
Might have been my smoke alarm, too. One of them fell off the wall here. I'm afraid I had to pick it up. It went off. I thought the microphone was off. She's jealous.
Oh, he's kind of a slime ball anyway. So
She's gonna rip his book up. What a bitch.
oh damn, white out. Oh, that is so mean.
Professor Brainy Specs said you can't judge a book or a librarian by its cover. Then he deleted it. You can't judge a book or a librarian by its cover.
Hmm.
Yeah, unintended consequences.
Mm-hmm. This is why you don't fuck with time travel.
Oh. Oh no.
Maybe you
Biological clock is ticking.
Maybe she should just go lesbian. Mm-hmm.
Wow. sisters really hate each other. Uh-oh, this is the worst future of all.
Uh-huh.
Her sister's a complainer.
Her sister's Che Guevara.
Take care, gorilla.
Oh boy.
And I just caused an earthquake. Nevertheless, we started maybe a minute early, but 2:30 p.m. Eastern, my time, usual time. Now on Sundays, I do 2:30 p.m. Eastern. Every other day of the week is 4 p.m. Eastern. So that's different.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Honestly, that was the best one of the day.
Yeah,
Hands down.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a very high bar, though.
No, that's true.
Now that's the only one that really had potential. Well, the one before it had potential, but that should have been like an hour-long Tales from the Crypt. You know, I don't get it. The horror stuff just doesn't work for Twilight Zone.
Yeah, well, the one before, I mean, that really didn't work unless I knew, like, why. Why were they coming back? Why were they the only ghosts that could do anything? Why was it only about their little?
It was about them because they were kind of messing with dark things, making a joke of them, you know, with that club, and you know, that's the deal with that. But it's not a Twilight Zone episode. That's, you know, Night Gallery maybe, but not Twilight Zone.
Sidla says they get as weird as shit. They all get weird as shit. Yeah, they do. But this last one, at least I could understand, see a bit where it was going. And I like the mystery part. Like, you know, you don't get all the explanations. And it, of course, reinforces the stereotype that librarians are terrible people. I'm sorry, Professor. I'm sorry. But look at what happened. You gave a librarian a little bit of power, and she tried to rig her life, and she tried to rig all the other lives of people. I mean, it's really like somebody had it out for librarians. Professor Brady Speck says, "Wow, you are not sorry." No, I mean, I'm sure you would never do that, Professor. I'm sure if you had all the books of everybody's lives, you would never try editing them and giving yourself. You see, that's the thing. You wouldn't edit it for yourself. You might edit it for other people, thinking you were doing them right. But yeah, I don't think you would edit it for yourself. Scythila says, I liked the Invisible episode from last week. Oh, yeah. Last week, I liked all of them pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Especially compared to this week.
Oh, yeah. They had bad scripts this time around.
So it looks like next week we will be skipping Twilight Zone for Christmas. So I guess that means New Year's Day, Twilight Zone. New Year's Day, we'll get to the season finale of season 1, and after that, on to season 2, and then 3 of this 1985 Twilight Zone. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. Mr. Nondell, anything you want to say before we go?
Interesting week with these 3 episodes, so we'll just have to leave it hanging. But I'm going to try to do some movies through the week. Depending. I wanted to do one every night, but then I'm like, I can't do that because I'll be bumping up against you. See?
More than welcome to. I mean, if you
want
to do it. I mean, people who watch the movies. I mean, they can always leave early. They could watch the movie if they want to watch the movie.
Yeah.
Watch the stream later, or I'm sure there's people who only want one or the other, not both.
Yeah, well, I don't want to just totally step all over you.
Well,
And
I appreciate it, but
besides, our biggest fans are in England, and so
that's
so
true.
we occupy the time slot that's best for them. So,
Okay, well, if you ever do stream over, don't worry about it. I mean, you know, at YouTube, there's not, can't always, you know, can't always go around others. So it's, I don't take it personally.
and you know, there's always Resolute with his cartoons. So,
Galinda says, thanks for the stream. Thank you so much. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Galinda, if I'm not, please let me know. Syphilis says, cheers for streaming The Scary Door, even if I don't always get it. And yes, Galinda is correct. Awesome. Because if you know, I'm not so great with the pronunciations.
It's just like the Good Witch from Wizard of Oz.
Professor Brainy Specs is Vertebrae special Christmas Eve Jeopardy this Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Awesome. So I guess you guys had time to rig a special Jeopardy for Christmas Eve. I endeavor to be there, Professor. And Galinda will answer anything close. Oh, well, that's good. I know what my last name, watching teachers try to pronounce it over the years, was always fun.
You were in school at the right time for that name, though, Bird.
Oh, yeah. Everywhere, you know, growing up in the 80s and sharing a last name with a famous, at the time, WWF wrestler every day. Are you related? Are you related? I always had to say no, because I wasn't. Would have been nice.
yeah. Ted's my uncle.
Yeah, Uncle Ted. Professor Brainy Specs, shaking my head. It amazes me that you want to play a game you think is rigged. By the way, there is no game rigging. You are listening too much to Cinnabon. Are you saying that Cinnabon, a champion of the community, an all-around good guy, that what are you supposed to think? Are you calling him a liar? Just to be clear here, are you calling Cinnabon a liar? I mean, isn't that a hate crime?
Friend of the community, expert city skyline player. Shame on you, Professor.
Oh, he's calling Cinnabon mistaken. I don't know. And confused. Poor guy. Well, I guess time will tell. Anything else, Mr. Lundell?
Oh, well, pass the baton on to LDG, I guess.
LDG, especially quiet. How you doing, LDG? I'm sure LDG would say, check out him on the backstage at freethenet.org/underground. There's probably somebody backstage right now. He's probably talking with them and muted here. So check out that. Resolute.
Yeah. Great being here, even though the episodes weren't too great. And 8 a.m. Pacific next Saturday, special Christmas episode. I'll be showing Yogi's First Christmas.
Yogi.
Oh, cool.
From Jellystone Park, Yogi.
Yep.
Yogi the bear. Very cool. Sounds good. Mike Richards says farewell from Columbus, Ohio. Farewell, Mike Richards. Good night, good evening, all. Qapla, and have a good night or evening or afternoon or whatever time it is for you. Bird and panel out.